morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Medrano.
And I'm Megan Huber.
Roseville High. It's a school rooted in 107 years of tradition, and for the last few decades, one of those traditions has been hosting graduation atop the Tiger Paw on Hanson Field. But this year, the site of Roseville High's graduation could change from its original location to the Placer Valley Event Center. This would be a part of a district-wide change to move graduation for all RJUHSD schools from their respective campus to the new venue. We go to Danielle Bennett with the full story.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the grounds where the Placer Valley Event Center is currently under construction. Depending on the vote of the school board, this may be the location of future RJUHSD graduations. This means that graduation would move indoors with air conditioning, more parking, and a live video feed of the graduation playing throughout the venue. And according to Principal Nicholas Richter, there are about 1,000 more seats, meaning each student would get around 2 more tickets for graduation. The main reservation with moving the location is, of course, students' emotional connection to the campus.
On paper, it looks like a really good idea. It costs less, it gives us a little bit better service. The other side of it is we did have to talk to our students and community because it's not the football field, it's not the school you attended, and we understand that there's a connection there that a lot of kids have and families have regarding graduating from the field at the school where you went. So there's a lot of history there too.
Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Joe Landon said it could save the district around $35,000 a year.
And that would free up money at each of the school sites that they could use for other things for the school and wouldn't have to worry about paying for all those things. And it really is, there's more cost efficiencies because instead of 5 school sites paying for tables and chairs, we just have one school site paying for tables and chairs, have it set up, and then the schools just go through and use the same equipment.
RJUHSD sent out a survey to students, parents, and staff asking for their input on moving the location. While staff and parents are for the most part in favor, students are more divided.
I anticipated that students would be the ones who had the stronger desire to keep it on campus. People who are in the audience like a lot of the advantages of being able to experience it more closely and in comfort. And the students who are used to sort of having that vision of your mind of being on the football field until you've experienced it and know some of the benefits, it can be hard sometimes imagining things being different and still being good.
Thanks, Danielle. Herman says the board's decision will serve as an ultimatum in which all schools will use the new venue or none at all.
If RJUHSD uses the event center, graduations will be staggered over the course of 2 days. 2 schools would graduate the Friday after school ends, whereas 3 would graduate Saturday.
The board will take their official vote at next Tuesday's meeting at the district office.
In the meantime, we sent out Eye of the Tigers' Jaden Miller to talk to seniors about their thoughts on the potential venue change.
Thanks, guys. Today I'm out here gathering students' opinions on whether or not graduation should be moved this year. So what are your thoughts and opinions on the possible moving of graduation this year?
In my opinion, I don't think we should move the graduation because, all of my siblings, they've graduated here on this field, and I want to graduate here too.
I think it's a good idea because as a first generation that's graduating from Roseville High, I know a lot of my family wants to come out. And with parking issues, there's not a lot of parking here. Even for kids that come to school and want to park their cars, it's not a lot of room. So having the grounds with so much space would be the best place to go.
Okay, what about the cultural experience? Do you think you're going to miss out on any of that?
That was always a part of me when considering this. It kind of made me sad that I'm not going to be here with so many other people.
So what are your thoughts and opinions on graduation possibly being moved this year?
I definitely think that graduation needs to stay here because I feel like all the seniors have really grown up here, and I feel like graduating in a random room isn't gonna provide us with anything, rather than walking across the stage is gonna be we did it, we graduated from Roseville, not we graduated from a random building.
I think it can be really cool because it's something new that we do, and class of 2020 is all about the new stuff because we're the most inventive and honestly the coolest class. Because if you look at the past classes, they've all done the same stuff.
I'm here with Tegan and Cameron, and what are your guys' thoughts on graduation possibly being moved this year?
We want it to stay in Roseville, or at Roseville.
Okay.
For me, I just feel like being at Roseville and being on campus is such an important part, especially because you get to walk across like our campus, like where we've been for the past 4 years, and I feel like everyone's been looking forward to graduating at our school, not somewhere else, and it's an important part of a tradition, and I feel like we keep moving our tradition, so we keep like changing things, and sooner or later it's not going to be Roseville anymore.
I like it. I mean, in the AC will be nice. I don't want my mom, my grandma, grandpa to be sweating up in the stands like I had to do for my brother. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Do you guys feel like you're going to miss out culturally not graduating here?
No, because it's not about where it is, it's about what it is and who it is and why it is.
Jaden Miller reporting for Eye of the Tiger. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jaden. For live updates of the board's decision, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at EOT News.
We now go to Kobe Estrada with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Kobe Estrada. After taking the team to the second round of the playoffs last year in 2018, last year's girls tennis coach Shamila Tucker stepped down, meaning this year the team has new coaches, PE teachers Josh Earhart and Melissa Stevens. We go to Ethan Nielsen with more on the story.
When the position for a tennis coach at Roseville opened up, it seemed like a natural fit for new coaches Mr. Earhart and Mrs. Stevens.
Coaching tennis just kind of fell in our lap. I stopped coaching basketball. Tennis jobs opened up. We, being PE teachers, we have experience coaching and teaching a lot of those kind of movements and those kind of sports. So something we can do together.
So far, they're really enjoying their experience.
We love the girls that are on the team are awesome, a good group of girls, and so it just seems like something that would be fun and we could enjoy doing together.
That togetherness goes beyond the tennis court as the relationship has taken the next step.
In Yosemite, which is up Yosemite Falls, along the way there were 14 pictures of us, some of our best pictures, and on the back was a letter on each picture with a wedding ring photoshopped onto her finger in the picture. So the pictures, one of my buddies went ahead of us and planted the pictures all the way up the mountain, and so when we start hiking, she would find a picture every 10 or 15 minutes. By the time we got to the top, she had 14 that spelt out, "Will you marry me?"
Stevens really enjoyed the creative proposal.
Missed like the first 3 pictures, so as soon as Earhart was like hitting me, telling me to look, as soon as I saw the first picture with a letter on the back, I kind of knew something was coming. And
Congratulations to Mr. Earhart and Miss Stevens. In another sports news, football plays tonight at 7 against Rio Americano at Del Campo. Girls volleyball lost to Placer High School last night with a score of 3-0. Girls water polo lost to Bella Vista 8-4, and boys water polo lost to Bella Vista with a score of 15-4. And the boys JV water polo game ended in a thrilling finish. Sophomore goalie Ethan Holcomb scored a goal from across the pool with just 10 seconds left and to win the game. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Kobe. Recently, a new poster for the upcoming movie It Chapter 2 is released that has children terrified and parents concerned. The new poster features Pennywise the Clown smiling maniacally with blood dripping down his face. Parents are now filing complaints against the poster, claiming their children are terrified and wake up from nightmares due to the poster. Personally, I think this is a bit much. While this poster is creepy, that's the point. It's a little excessive for children to be that frightened by something they should only see for a few seconds walking out of the movie theater. I find it unfair to file a complaint against a movie when it's supposed to be creepy. The best thing parents can do is reassure their children that Pennywise is purely fictional. It Chapter 2 is a sequel to the 2017 thriller It and tells the story of Pennywise the Clown's return 27 years later. I'm very excited for this sequel because it shows to be a promising continuation of the story with the main characters much older than before, which will add a different element to the movie and the way the characters go about getting rid of Pennywise once and for all. It Chapter 2 hits theaters today. Stay tuned for our full review. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Isabella. Last Friday, the Arts and Entertainment Department covered the Disney fan event D23 Expo. Today, we'll take a look at the behind-the-scenes magic through the eyes of 2 seniors and self-described Disney superfans.
Emily and Hannah Brandt grew up on storybook endings and Prince Charmings. Now they continue the magic through trivia and movie exhibits.
So our entire family loves Disney. The convention is where all the Disney fanatics will go to, and we're kind of one of those.
With only a day to spare for the entire convention, time was not on the Brandt family's side.
It wasn't like a whole lot of time to be able to see everything on the show floor. We only got to see like probably like half of it.
Whatever you favorite more, you do, because you only have like a certain amount of time, and it's not like you can do all the panels and see the floor at the same time.
Some panels proved to be more worth the wait than others.
And we are taken to a basement where you queue for the panel, so we were there all night in a basement waiting till the next morning to see the panel. So we had like a couple of snacks. We had the blankets. I snuck in a pillow pet even though it says no pillows.
The twins are already planning their next trip to the 2021 convention. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.